What's up, y'all? What is going on? Definitely thank you to one of the supporters on the channel for even mentioning that Ashanti is on tonight. Um, yeah, so I had to, go ahead and get with it basically. So I'm going through, I'm checking out Ashanti's interviews on the red carpet. Now, again, I'm gonna give an opinion, and I know y'all gonna give an opinion too. We can do this. But I felt like that red carpet energy was off on the ones who was interviewing her. I don't know what was being missed, but I just wasn't feeling it. I'm like, do they even realize who they are interviewing? Did they do the research? Did they do their homework? But the energy just seemed off. It just seemed a little forced. But Ashanti, being the legend that she is, being the graceful, humble, mega professional, and I saw her mama right there with her, supporting her on that red carpet as her momager. Um, it's like the interviewer, she was, I understand they only have so much time, but it was like, okay, so what do you and Nelly have planned for Father's Day? And what are you going to be getting him? And I don't know. I just didn't feel it, but it's just amazing how Ashanti, as dynamic as she does not let outside interference, confusion mess with who she is. I mean, this woman could actually teach a master class on just having grace, like showing grace, just being the professional that she is, staying focused, staying on her pivot, doing her job. Because y'all know it's been a lot of conversation, as always, that seems to come against her. But again, it's like no weapon. What would the Bible say? No weapon formed against you, formed against me, shall prosper. She looks dynamic as she was performing on that recreated stage of the 106 in Park. How many people was watching 106 in Park back in the day? Because I know that was my go-to as soon as I got home from school. I could not wait to see who was dominating the chart. But yeah, Ashanti, the ink at that time, definitely. And it's just amazing that Ashanti is still here years later doing her thing. Ashley, Ashanti did a great job performing on the BET show, the BET Awards show. Also, she looked beautiful. Hey, Ashanti don't miss. And I know at times, y'all, I get a little off as far as, I be bringing SJ into this as well. But sometimes I do, because I'm like, y'all know, SJ, she actually been quiet. I wasn't paying her no mind. She been quiet. She ain't been popping out with nothing. But, I'm like, okay, of all nights, now she want to pop up. Probably already had it pre-recorded, what she popped up with on her reel or what have you. But the thing is, y'all, how you gonna be talking about your product? Okay, SJ. How you gonna be talking about your product and you trying to give pointers, how-tos, how to protect what's yours, your creation, and she talking about, it's some knockoffs out there going on. Hi, Angie. It's some knockoffs going on out there. She trying to give like, her paperwork and all this, she want folk to know like she legit, like she standing on her own business. She got her own lane. She done created, carved out her own niche. I just personally think it's a little messed up. The clout that she has been chasing for I don't know how many years, something still ain't right. I don't know. Something ain't right about her flow. Like when she's trying to explain, she wondering why herself she don't know how to explain what she talking about. She wondering herself why she can't explain her own product. People claim my product, that's my baby, my product, that's my man, that's who I date, this is who I know, this is what I birthed, this is mine. Now if something is really yours, it's just my opinion, but if something's really yours and something that you're really locked in and you're focused on and you trying to give it all your best, why is it always such a stuttering effect trying to get out, explain what is yours, what you birth, what, like, it ain't nothing like it. I mean, I've never heard of doctor shows in my life, but I'm just saying, I digress. Ashanti is a legend in her own right because she is a businesswoman and a mom and a wife. That's beautiful. Nobody can compete with her. And don't we know this? This has been talked about over and over again. I know because it seemed like, goodness, ever since I started this channel, it's just been some very interesting people coming on to this channel. I'm still active on the other channel, but that content is a little different. I'm still trying to figure this YouTube stuff out too as I go. But them SJ people, they be very aggressive. The way they be coming on this channel. I'm like, Lord, what have I done? Nothing. People don't like the truth. People do not like to be held accountable, and people like to remain stuck. I could not do it. I couldn't. I don't know. People talking about, oh, I'm sure you know what it's like to get over a really hard, bad breakup. First of all, I don't want to go down a dark road trying to deal with a really hard, bad breakup. If I see the signs, it ain't no emotional connection. Maybe it's easier said than done. I don't know for everybody. Everybody's different. But nah, I mean, that can be a learning curve for some people because some of this stuff is just so unnecessary and just really odd, and you're making yourself sick. So I don't know. I may talk about the same things on here, like redundant. But I don't feel bad about it. I don't. I can't because I still feel like it's still some chapters in this to still dissect. But I appreciate y'all hopping on with me because it was just so just left field that somebody had mentioned it, and I'm like, oh, she's on BT tonight. So I do appreciate that, and we're gonna kick it again in a minute, y'all.